Ridge Racer. So, Ridge Racer is another one of those fun games from yesteryear that is sitting inside your Xbox. So, that's one thing that I've noticed. There's a lot of attention paid to like the Xbox Game Pass, which rightfully so, there should be. But this is a fun little mini game. You get to play Pac-Man because this is Namco. You get to play Pac-Man as you're like waiting. And the game's already loaded. They just give you this, which is pretty cool. Anyway, Ridge Racer is kind of hidden in the Microsoft Store on your Xbox because most people focus on Game Pass, which you should focus on because it's subscription based. You get a lot of stuff. There's definitely like a lot to do. So, I'm really not played a lot of Pac-Man, so it's kind of funny to play this and try to beat it. But anyway, um, Game Pass is subscription based, and obviously, like it has a ton of stuff on there. And once you have the subscription, you're gonna want to play it. It's free, but or it's free with your subscription, I should say. But the reality is that there is a lot of cool stuff sitting on the Microsoft Store. There's a lot of Xbox games, a lot of Xbox 360 games. If you already own the disc, you can probably play them without needing to repurchase. But a lot of these I didn't have because I had an original Xbox and I didn't get a 360 until last year. So for me, I don't have a lot of the games, or I should say I have a decent amount, but I don't have every
Ridge
single like
Racer.
retro game where I could test out backwards compatibility. Um, so what I like to do, sale, if it's not on sale, like there's usually the games are pretty cheap. I would say most of the 360 and Xbox games are going to be like, $5, $6, sometimes less than that. So, could you find them cheaper physical? Maybe, yeah, but they're really not that bad. So if you feel like jumping in, you already know you're into the game. I would suggest go on the store and see if there's something you like. So this is Ridge Racer 6. This game came out on the 360 in like the mid 2000s, late 2000s, like 2006, 2007, I think. Um, we could just jump into a single
Safe
race.
race.
Now this game doesn't have licensed cars the way that like Forza does. There was a Ridge Racer that did have a lot of licensed cars. I don't know which one that was. I didn't follow this series very well, to be honest. I was definitely more of I played Gran Turismo on PlayStation at the time, and then obviously now I've been like into Forza. And actually, as I did on this channel, I played like Burnout Paradise, and I do like the Burnout series if you want to mess around. But Ridge Racer is another classic. I actually had the original Ridge Racer on the PlayStation 1. We can jump
Tarmalon
into this bad boy.
765.
But Ridge Racer is, it's an arcade.
Fiera.
It's somewhere in between
Midnight
arcade
race.
and sim. Like it's not Forza,
I
it's
can
not Gran
feel this
Turismo.
race is gonna be
It's
really
sort of
hot.
like
Now
Burnout
start your engine and get
meets
ready.
Gran Turismo in the way it feels, the way it handles. But Namco, they make a lot of arcade racers that we've played over
Three,
the years,
two,
in the actual
one,
arcade.
go, 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 go!
So, it's still fun though. It's a fun game. Now I'll admit I'm terrible at this game. I don't know if it's because I just haven't played a lot of
Okay,
Ridge
let's
Racer
go.
over the years, but like have trouble cracking the top. Like it's still a lot of fun to play because I think the tracks are beautiful. The actual like map themselves, like it's very aesthetically pleasing.
Oh, shoot now.
Get
This is
generic
a good
music.
race.
It's not like what I would suggest if you really want to like turn down the music and then put on your own music in the background, like put on some metal or whatever. But Music it's not horrible, but you know,
Here comes some crazy
it's not like Burnout Paradise that has like an amazing soundtrack that you want to actually listen to with like licensed music and stuff. This game is not that. But look at this track. Like, I think the maps in this game, like, obviously I'm not gonna sit here and go through the whole thing, but I think the maps in this game are pretty exceptional. Really.
Someone fired off some nitrous.
8 seems to be like my magic number there.
Yeah, that's a jump. 2 laps to go.
But every map I've played so far in this game is just really pretty.
Nitrous on standby.
It makes it like very easy to kind of roll through and not worry about why is the
Oh yeah, ultimate charge.
not worry about like you know how I'm doing, even though like yeah I would love to like
Someone's creeping up.
first place, but it's still a lot of fun. So this is just a fun arcade racer. Like I know right now Forza Motorsport just came out, and for those who have Game Pass, we're going to be playing a lot of that. For those who don't, you're probably still going to play it because you know Forza is a great series. I love the Forza Horizon games. I always keep one of those like downloaded off my Game Pass. Because cloud gaming is hit or miss. But you know, one thing I'll also say about these old school games is that they take up like they're like 3 gigs or whatever. So not only are they cheap games, but they're games that you know you can easily download, not have to worry about like, oh, am I lose out on you know memory like saving for like a game.
This shouldn't be a problem. Sweet.
That's not the case. But yeah, so that's like a huge factor. Like these games are so small and cheap that it's like it's harmless to download it. And like I said, you know, if you haven't played like Ridge Racer, you know, I have it on my Amber Lake. I'll play like the PSP one, but I just noticed like playing this game, like I think that map looks awesome. It's just like an aesthetically pleasing map. Like going through like driving by the water, driving by bridges and tunnels and stuff. Like, it's just like it's a very like beautiful game. It just makes it you know fun. Like would I love to have like BMW, Audi, and stuff like in the game? Yeah, of course. I don't know. Like I said, the gameplay. I think it's like a hybrid between Gran Turismo and so like Gran Turismo and a Forza and like a Burnout Paradise or something like definitely more on the arcade side. So it's definitely worth playing. I think it's worth checking out. This game was super cheap. It doesn't take up a lot of memory. You can see me. You see me on that curve there. I literally almost spun out going around there. And then how about this? You know, I hate to take this dig, but I have to take it. I did a video recently on my second iteration of AEW Fight Forever. I do like the game overall, but guys, you notice how this Namco game from 2006 has a long instant replay? You notice that with multiple views, and you guys don't have replay? Are you kidding me, guys? I'm sorry, like I hate to take that dig, I really do, but I gotta point that out. So just think about that. So yeah, I guess you could jump in, replay it. My fastest lap was my last one. Wow. Oh, it was really slow on the first one, huh? Look at that. Nice. I don't want to save the replay, but I appreciate the opportunity. Think of this game as I come home from work, I'm tired, you know, kids, like, you're just a little wiped. They give you a lot of maps, by the way, in this game. You're a little tired. You don't feel like thinking. You don't feel like. Just curious if I have difficulty. I didn't really check to see if there was. Um, yeah, I'm a little tired. I don't feel like thinking. I just wanted to jump into like a simple game that like, I can just enjoy. At a like very, very, very like low level without like having to do a lot of like strategy or whatever. And it's like, hey, it's just it's a racer game. It's like hopping into the arcade
We got
at home.
ourselves a heated race at
Well, there you go.
88.
That's Ridge
Are you
Racer,
ready?
And
I
look at
said,
this
let's
map.
get
Like
on.
already, it looks a little bit like, I don't know if this is like Australia or whatever, but it's very pretty. Like the maps of this game, awesome.
2, 1, go!
I am somebody who will appreciate a good map. Um, I think like it's one of the more interesting things when you play like Battlefield, Call of Duty. Like it's just awesome when you're in like a very cool environment. The environment's the environment, right? So like literally what surrounds you, if it's aesthetically pleasing, I think that adds to the experience. And I'll just do this race, and then I'll cut the video off. And if you're seeing this on my live stream, this will obviously be posted to YouTube. I am streaming this from my Xbox Series X. I hope I pointed that out before. This is my Xbox Series X, and I am playing Ridge Racer 6 that I bought on the Microsoft Store for the Xbox Series X, so that I could just have it. It is very small in terms of memory. Not even 10 gigs, probably like less than 5, so go ahead and buy it. It's cheap. It doesn't cost a lot. It doesn't take a lot of memory, I should say. And it's fun. It's fun. This doesn't replace Forza. This doesn't replace Gran Turismo. This doesn't replace Burnout Paradise. They're all different games, And Burnout, there's another Burnout that's on there too, which I have not played in some time. Not Burnout Paradise is another one. I mean, like I said, this is not replacing it. It's just different. And I had the old Ridge Racer game, like the first one, and then I didn't really have any others until I bought my Amberlick, which I've been posting some like random shorts on YouTube. But my Amberlick, I have. I have Ridge Racer for PSP. I don't know what number it is. I don't think it's supposed to be the same as this, because I think that Ridge Racer has some licensed cars. I was playing with like the E46 M3, but this game is fun. And it is a little challenging, to be honest. Like, computer will pass you pretty easily, and I struggled my first 3 races. I couldn't crack the top 8 out of 14. I know my last game I just showed you, I hit 2. That was the best I've ever done.
Someone fired off some nitrous. Oh yeah, it's the
Oh, as it fires a nitrous.
Oh, the top spot was just around the corner.
Did it again. My best lap. So I'm starting off slow. That's my problem. But it's fun, Look, the music is okay. It's like being at the arcade, and the maps are beautiful. The gameplay is a lot of fun. It just handles well in terms of like it's fun to go into the drift on the corner, and it's like you could do extreme or you could just do it lightly. But it's not hard to start, and then it's just a lot of fun. Like the cars look cool, the maps are beautiful. It's just like it takes you back to like the days of like just arcade racers, playing with your friends, getting in those cars and just hopping in. And it's like it's serious, but not that serious. So awesome game, super cheap, small size. This will help you to have a lot of fun. And that's what you want to do, and that's what I always like to do, is have fun here in the Corner Arcade. All right, thanks, everybody. More to come soon on the channel.